A man was shocked to discover that his wife had undergone a dramatic change after returning from a business trip to Southeast Asia. She had developed strange new habits eating aphrodisiac foods, and her voice had become noticeably deeper and more magnetic. He was startled when she angrily rejected his physical affection, yelling, "Let go of me." This behavior was especially confusing given they had only been married for just over a month. At first, he thought she might just be tired from traveling and wanted some rest. Hoping to rekindle their intimacy, he prepared a romantic evening with a hearty meal and greeted her with a rose in his mouth. But she remained uninterested and visibly repelled by his advances. When he tried hugging her, she forcefully pushed him away again, shouting the same line. He couldn't ignore how low and masculine her voice had become and asked her about it. She casually responded that she had caught a cold and was just getting a glass of water. Despite her explanation, her increasingly strange behavior made the man uneasy. Something about her had changed ever since she returned from the trip. The next day at work, he vented to a co-worker. Surprisingly, his colleague responded with alarm and suggested a shocking possibility. Could your wife have transitioned? The man was stunned. What? Transitioned? No way. But his colleague pressed further, pointing out that she had traveled to Southeast Asia, an area known for its vibrant transgender community. Think about it, he said. The man refused to believe it. Although he tried to laugh it off, insisting he had only ever heard of male-to-female transitions, not the other way around, doubt began to creep into his mind. That night, he couldn't help but search online and found numerous cases of successful female-to-male transitions. The more he read, the more the pieces began to fall into place. In a rush of anxiety, he left work and hurried home to confront her. But when he arrived, the house was unusually dark for daytime. After calling out to her with no response, he suddenly spotted a figure standing by the window, nearly scaring him out of his skin. When he turned on the light, he saw his wife, now with short hair and dressed in masculine clothes. He asked her why she had cut her hair, and she replied that it was just too hot for long hair. But he remembered clearly she used to hate short hair. Seriously, she snapped. Do I need your approval for how I wear my hair now? She turned to leave but paused, saying that her close friend had a fight with her boyfriend and would be coming over to stay the night. She told him to clean up the leftover barbecue on the table, food she used to hate but now ate often. As he cleaned, he overheard a strange conversation between his wife and her best friend. Later, his wife repeated that her best friend would be staying over and asked him to prepare a guest room. Still unsettled, he went to the bathroom and noticed his razor had been used. Rushing to check her suitcase, he was shocked to find a pair of men's underwear that clearly wasn't his size. Before he could process it, his wife walked in. Caught, he stammered an excuse about doing laundry. When he came out, her best friend was sitting on the sofa acting sweet and complimenting how nice he was, so different from her own boyfriend. This only fueled his growing suspicion. Using laundry as an excuse, he snuck away and called her best friend's boyfriend. But the man said they hadn't fought at all. Her best friend had told